Yo, welcome back to Jack Talks Trailers. This week, we got a lot of trailers. We got Trolls, OUIJA 2, Mechanic Resurrection, Bleed for This, and Keeping Up with the Joneses. Now let's talk trailers. You know the drill. Click those links in the description below to see the full trailers, and stay tuned for my personal favorite segment, The Other Day I Asked You. Let's get started with trailer number 1. First trailer, Keeping Up with the Joneses. You know, I think a less confusing title would fit here really well, like, Those Neighbors Cray, or They're Probably Spies. They're totally spies, there's no doubt. But I'll still see it though, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's got Zach Galifianakis screaming. That's A+. Oh, does that hot neighbor spy look familiar? It's because she's Wonder Woman, from Wonder Woman and BVS. Next up, Trolls. I was so ready to attack this trailer, but I'm not gonna lie, it looks a lot cuter than I imagined it. Highly recommend you watch this trailer in HD because there's this arts and crafts aesthetic. You know, everything's made of yarn and glitter. It's very clever. Could this be DreamWorks' answer to Frozen? I dare you to not bop your head whenever you hear Can't Stop the Feeling. It's impossible. I can't stop the feeling! It's impossible. You did it. I saw it. Next up, OUIJA 2. Little children will never not be scary to me, especially when their mouths are CGI enhanced. Nightmare fuel. Ouija board sales are about to skyrocket. Mark my words. Oops, I actually went out and bought one in between takes. So it's working. The marketing is working. Hey, you know what'll pass the time? This dusty, clearly possessed Ouija board. Said no one ever. Next up, Mechanic Resurrection. I gotta admit, that pool kill in the beginning, pretty awesome. It just requires a ridiculously built pool, but it works. There's a part in the trailer where Jason says, I'm not doing those kills. Yeah, I'm done doing those kills with millionaires in impossibly built pools. No more, I'm out of that job. He's kind of a terrible mechanic, right? I didn't see him fix one thing. He broke a lot of stuff and people, but he didn't fix anything. And finally, the trailer of the week, Bleed for This. This one is sure to be a real knockout. Looks like it packs an emotional punch. I sure hope this one comes out on Boxing Day. I'm sorry, it's just whenever I see a serious movie or trailer, I have to use a ton of awful puns, you know, to lighten up the mood a bit. Lead actor Miles Teller really went the extra mile to tell this story. I like that one, I'm not sorry. That's a good pun. Oh, speaking of boxing, what's your favorite boxing movie? Let me know in the comments below so I can duke it out with you guys. I got nothing. Out of puns. The other day, I asked you, what secret do you think your neighbors keep? Here are your best answers. They obviously are the ones that did that thing that one time. They just never admitted it. Guilty. They actually have a secret room filled with Kinder eggs and other illegal stuff. They purposely stomp on the ground above us just to annoy us. Yeah, I always wonder why they do that. I'm not even that loud. I think my neighbors aren't really my neighbors. What do I do? Secret. A bunch of cats in a human costume. I knew it from day one. Using our Netflix password to watch anime. Ugh, disgusting. That's what Crunchyroll's for. Oh, I don't talk to my neighbors. I never leave my house. Me too, high five, buddy. Well, that's all we got for you this week, but please come back next week for even more trailers. Also, follow me on Twitter at Jacksfilms, where I ask you guys way too many questions all the damn time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna call my grandparents real quick. Yeah. Okay, it's supposed to blink 12. I don't know, we don't use VCRs anymore down here. Not my problem.